Man 2006 here. We're back here with a new Panasonic G85. Not many questions again, but I want to give you an update because this other camera is videoing, isn't shooting in 4K. So if you're wondering how the quality of the F91 camcorder is, that's the quality right there in front of you. A few things I want to mention. I didn't mention in the last video that I just forgot. This camera, when it shoots, you can ask it. Yes, I can kind of show it. When you shoot the screen at the screen, when you're like if you're vlogging, because this camera is also for that. If you have it face towards yourself and you're doing a video, it actually gives you how long you're videoing for. So I didn't mention that in that video, but if you wanted to video yourself, you could do that, and it will actually show you how long it's been videoing. It says it right there. So I've totally forgot about that in that video that I just did. Very quick, well, as quick as I can. And this camera does not show you when you have it flipped. So the F91, when you flip it, you can't tell how long you're videoing. It just says you're videoing. Maybe there's a setting that I can hit and it'll tell me. Maybe display. Is there a display? No. So, I mean, yeah. So that's one thing that would be nice. So a few things. This camera, I've done one game with it. It's not in 4K, but I did the ice hockey game from Saturday night on this camera. It was a Bobby Cotton tournament championship game. That was all shot with this camera. Now you can probably notice from that video, if you did watch it, there's a lot of cuts. You know why? Because this camera doesn't do pictures and videos at the same time. You can only takes 40 pictures per cycle. So after I took those 40 or 30 photos or 20, I had to stop the video and restart it. But you can't really tell because of how fast, when you hit that button again, it starts right back up, and there's really not much of a delay. So that's nice, knowing that there's not much of a delay between the shots. And again, I'll show you the quality of the 4K in this camera. So it has snowed again. So this is the 4K of this camera. So this camera has been very nice. I got a second battery now for it, as you know. So I have two batteries, so I can do a game and not have to worry about my, that kind of stuff. Worrying if the camera will, if it will be able to last that long for the game. Because some cameras, especially this kind, it probably would have, but I didn't want to stress, oh, I'm going to miss it because I only have one battery, and then not be able to record anything. Now, with my sports coming out this week, I only have one camera, so I don't know if I'll need two batteries or not. But what I'll probably do is, if I know, two batteries should be enough for two games because it's about 2 hours a piece, so I should be fine. But if I know I'm running low, I'll stop videoing June varsity and just do varsity. Because usually June varsity is first, varsity second with my sports. So that when that happens, I will just do it that. Picture quality, again, wicked fast for pictures. It's a still camera, that's what it's meant for. Mirrorless, again, there's a mirror inside. I don't want to take this out because it could rain. I don't want to ruin anything. But yeah, if you pop this open, there's a mirror, no mirror. It's just normally in a mirrorless, mirrorless means there's no thing that flips up. So this has no mirror, so what your sensor is what is directly underneath of here. So when you're taking the lens off, be very careful. I don't have one lens, so I don't really have to worry about that. But if you do have more than one lens, be careful when you take off this to put another lens on, because you don't want to get anything on the sensor. If you mess up the pictures, stuff like that. Another thing now, I didn't know this in the last video either, so this is something new. If you guys are wondering, when you're videoing, you stop a video, you want to go play it back. There's no audio during in playback in the camera. It does record audio. It's just if you that video that I just shot of me, and I can bring this up because oops. So I go back to playback, and then there's no audio. Do you hear anything? No, that's the video I just shot, actually. You can see it says how long it's going. Yeah. So, yeah. So there's no audio in the video, which during a video it would be nice to be able to actually hear it. So, can you hear anything? No. So, I mean, that can be a downside of the camera because it doesn't have audio. It doesn't pick up. I mean, it does pick it up. Just after you view it, like, you can't hear it, which can maybe be a pain. But if you don't care about that, then don't worry about that. Besides that, the video is really good on it. It does 4K, it does HD, it does, you know, it's got different modes in each mode that it can shoot at. It does. The only thing is, it doesn't have the audio, so you can't hear it, and it doesn't have a headset, so you can't even like pull one out and put it in and listen to it. You can't. Maybe the new version of this might. Yeah, I know it just came out, but there's a new G5 is coming out sometime in January, next year sometime. I'm not sure when, but that'll be another camera I want to get that should have a headset and a mic. So with that, I'd be able to shoot 3 videos. I'll have this camera, that camera, then also a new camera, or maybe this one will get fixed. We'll see. I'm sending it in tomorrow. But it's wicked fast. Does the 4K pictures. The videos and pictures, like I said, at the 4K, you can only take 10 pictures. Then you have to stop the video and restart. If you do an HD, you can take up to 40 pictures, which is much better for me, because if I'm at a sporting event and I'm taking, and you can still go back and get more pictures afterwards. So I did do that for the championship game that was on Saturday, that is up on YouTube, that if you guys want to watch that video. There were some more pictures afterwards, after they won the Bobby Cotton tournament, which was great. It was against Syracuse, and that, like I said, that game is up, and you can watch that. That was shot with this camera. No other sport has been shot yet with the Panasonic G85. There'll be, like I said, this week. There's maybe a few games, like we have a game on Friday against West Jenny. That game might be shot. It's gonna be shot with this. I just don't know. You know, I'll probably shoot in not 4K in HD. Then there's a game I think on Thursday as well. Again, I won't have the other camera, so this camera will be shooting that game as well. Because I'm not gonna have time to get a new. If they say, hey, it's fixed and send it back, then I'll be able to shoot with that, and then the pictures with this. And again, I turn the beeping off because a lot of my games I don't need the pop-up flash, but it does have that. But you have to turn the beeping on, which is just a function down, turn it on. So like I said, the function button right here, and then on. But I have it off because again, when I'm shooting sports, I don't want to have that clicking going off. I don't need the pop-up flash. You can also get an EFT mount. I mentioned that before. You can also get an EFT flash extension. They're about 200, 125 to I think 250, something around that. So you can get that. Those are nice to have. This camera overall, and the memory card is right here, so you don't have to go underneath where the battery is. The battery's under here, the memory card's here, so if you need to flop out. What I've been doing is it comes with a computer port one. So pretty much what I've been doing is I got a bigger chip, because of the sports I do. So I can take like thousands and thousands of pictures. I don't have to worry about pictures. Video, let's see with the 4K. What does it say? So right now I'm shooting some 4K, but I'm not gonna put it in that video because you'll get to see some of the 4K from this camera. I'm trying to see if it will. Normally it pops up like how long you can video for. But I mean, the quality on this is very good. I mean, the pictures are very incredible. I mean, the quality you're gonna get on this is gonna be great. Let's see, can I get the video? If I flip it. No. Huh. But it's a long enough video that you don't have to worry about how long the video can be. It's really good fat. I wonder if I do that, will it tell me? Okay, so with the 64 gig I have in it right now, It's a Stream Plus memory card that I did a review of. About an hour and 12 minutes of 4K footage, which is incredible. 4K, almost the whole game. It's 127. And you can take pictures, stills. The pictures, oh my god, this thing is just so quick. You know? I mean, I'm taking so many photos right now that you would be shocked at how many I just took. I mean, I just took about 20 photos, 30 photos in that quick of a second. You know? The video on here is really good though. So, I mean, I know a lot of people bought this for video. Again, no headphone jack. And no way to hear it after your video. Besides that, this camera is great. And like I said, there'll be more videos, definitely more video, no product reviews of this camera for a little bit of time. As I said, both cameras I have the video are in the shop. This one's going in. So I won't have a camera really video this camera for a bit of time, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how long it takes them to figure out what's wrong, and then decide what kind of camera I want to get. Do I get this one or do I get this one again? Or do I get a different one, maybe one that does live streaming in the camera? Because they do make cameras like that. It's not Panasonic, but they do make cameras like that. So, I mean, this camera is extremely fast. Yeah, I mean, oh my god, the quality on this thing is just great. I mean, yeah. What else? I mean, pretty much, this camera is great. I mean, like I said, the only things that I found out are the pictures and videos at the same time, which I have worked around that. You just stop the video, restart it, and it starts right back up. No glitches, no add-on. You don't have to do anything like that. So that is good about this camera is, like I said, you hit the video, take the 40 shots, do it again. So you can do it during timeouts, or icings, or anytime you have time to stop video. If you can't stop video, you just can't take any more pictures. You can go afterwards and get more pictures, but I'm not going to do that in my videos if I can avoid it. So that's why there's no 4K videos. But once I get another camera, hopefully it does 4K, this will be for stills, that one will be for video. So that is, I mean, this thing is so quick. I just can't believe that this camera is that good, and quality wise and all that. I mean, it's just nuts to think this camera is that quick, and the 4K is very good. Like, there's not much 4K that I've shot with this except for the last review that I did and the video that I did about a week ago on that camera. Or maybe it was the one on the 9X20, which went in for service, like I said, about a week ago. And like I said, this one's going in tomorrow morning. After I have one more video thing I have to do with it tonight, and then it's going in first thing to be sent back to Trade Square for the warranty work that needs to be done. And then from there we will either they'll say it's fixable, which I'm hoping they will. If they don't, we'll be able to get a new camera and then go from there. So there might not be a video on this camera for a while, not unless I use a webcam, which the quality on that is not that good. I can't do it outside, which I'd rather do it outside if I can, because I mean it's not cold yet. I mean there is a little bit of snow, but it's not too bad right now. Again, this is in 4K, so if you guys are wondering what the 4K of the F991 is, this is the quality. Focusing is much better on this camera than this camera, but that's just because of, this is meant for video, and this is not really meant for video, but you can do video on it, because it's just the quality of the camera. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have left, so I will see you guys on the flip side of the other cameras and reviews that I do on my channel and my Let's Plays and all that good stuff that I do. This week I might not have that much up on the channel, just so you guys know. I'm in last week of like finals for school, so I might not be able to do as many videos as I want. I want to get my project all good and go for my final, which is due on Thursday, so there might not be many videos of Minecraft Let's Plays videos, any other videos I shoot. If I do have time, I will. Like I said, I'll have sports on this week. I'll have Thursday and Friday games. So Thursday night, I will have a basketball game. I don't know if there's any Wednesday. I don't think there is. And Friday, I'll have the ice hockey game against West Jenny. So stay tuned to those sporting events. I guess you guys are loving the sporting events. Again, I am having trouble with the copyright issues with some of those games. So if they do get up and then I have to remove them, that's why. There's a lot of copyright issues with the music, which I had several of those with the last 3 that I shot. And the last 2. The junior varsity didn't have any music, the wrestling, but the varsity did, and then the varsity hockey game did too. Which, if you guys are watching those, thanks a lot. They're getting lots of hits already, and I've just gotten them up like a few days ago. So thanks for all those views on those. I'll probably do another live stream on this Saturday coming up. So if you guys are wondering when the next live stream will probably be this coming up Saturday. Don't promise anything, but right now I'm planning on Saturday. We'll see what time. I might have the other guys join on, and we'll do something. I don't know what, but we had a fun time last night. That's for sure. But yeah, so this has been like a little vlog too. But yeah, so we'll see you on the other side of the camera. And as I normally say in my end of my videos, and that would be bye bye for now.